One of the things I was quite surprised by, I'll be honest, is when I went on your YouTube channel, one of your very high-performing videos, I think it had 31 million views, was about enlarging your penis.
Yes.
I didn't know that so many men were interested in ways to enlarge their penis.
Well, it's interesting because when you look at the data, more men want to, let's say most guys would love to be taller, right? If you're an average height man, most guys would love to be taller, right?
Yeah, true.
More men want to have a longer penis than they want to be taller.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Why is this?
Well, I think, a lot of people, it starts at a young age. I have sons, right? And so I see it. Like they talk about their penis in such a way, like very early in life, like, oh my God, my penis is so big, or it should be so big, or whatever. And it's like this, it becomes this like this society thing about who's got a bigger penis. Like it's very interesting, but there's a lot of pressure to feel like, and a lot of discussion around bigger is better. Right? It's talked about in media. It's subtly joked about. It is everywhere you look, people are talking about like being well endowed as being better. But interestingly, on my podcast, we interviewed the guy who has the largest medically verified penis. I think it's like 13 or 14 inches in length. And he actually has a lot of trouble because it's so large that people don't want to have sex with him. And it's uncomfortable for them. And so like it's not all roses and sunshine on the other side. But the reality is that many people feel what's called small penis anxiety. And they even if they have a normal sized penis, they feel consumed with how the size of their penis is. And so that's why this video did so well. I naively had no idea how many people it would resonate with because I'm not a guy, right? And I see patients all the time, but at that time in my career, people weren't coming to me to talk about it. And so I realized like there's so many people quietly feeling insecure. And we talk a lot about women having body image issues. Men do too, right? They feel insecure about the size of their penis because also they're seeing guys on pornography who have very well-endowed phalluses. And, they chose to be porn actors for a reason, right? Because they are naturally well-endowed. And so you're comparing yourself to the outliers. And the average penis is about 5.3 to 5.5 inches erect. But when you look at like, what do women want? They will say on average they want a 6-inch penis, but when you look at like the kind of sex toys they buy, and they did this study because they were looking at people who, they were trying to decide what kind of, when they were developing phalluses for trans people, like they reconstruct phalluses for they were making them too girthy, and they're like, well, we need to figure out what girth women want.